Well, sugarcane producers along the Louisiana coast were hard hit by Hurricanes Gustav and Ike. Some producers in Vermillion and Iberia parishes had saltwater rise in their fields as high as 10 feet. But as This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us, it's not all bad news.
This is not the best crop this sugarcane harvester has ever cut. Far from it. Here in Iberia Parish, just off of the Avery Island Road, the Broussard family grows 1,500 acres of sugarcane, and every stalk was damaged by this year's hurricanes.
Gustav came with lots of wind, it broke a lot of the cane. Lots of cane was broken, and then Ike came right behind with the water and flooded everything.
All last year we had a lot of water. Some places we had up to 6-7 foot. Where we stand right now, we must have at least 3 or 4 foot.
Normally the Broussards get more than 30 tons of cane per acre. This year, they're lucky to get 27. Couple that with higher costs for fuel and fertilizer, and that could mean the end of the Broussard farm.
You better start opening our eyes, because once we get out of business, that's it. The American farmer, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't bring them back.
But it's not all bad news with storms and increased input costs. For some, they're actually having a pretty good harvest.
Well, my crops look good this year. We're having a good harvest with the dry weather we're having. Sugar's exceptionally high. We're running in the 220s right now, which is high. I'm usually around low 200s.
Ted Broussard grows more than 3,200 acres of sugarcane in St. Mary Parish. Despite his good fortune, Ted's facing the same high input costs that are taking a toll on his uncle and cousin.
It's getting to the point right now where you need good years just to survive, and there's nothing to carry over for the bad years.
So at least for now, the Broussards will continue to do what they do best, and that's raise a lot of cane. In Iberia Parish, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Ted Broussard says that a recent cold snap helped his yields a little bit, increasing the sugar content of his cane by 5 to 8%. Grinding season is expected to last through January. Louisiana farmers are facing many difficulties right now, from high input costs to damage from 2 hurricanes and no help from the federal government. And around the farm, money is getting tight. That's why the LSU Ag Center has started a financial assistance hotline. Dr. Kurt Guidry with the LSU Ag Center says the recent drop in commodity prices has ag economists projecting marginal profitability for many of Louisiana's crops in 2009.
A majority of the ones that caused after the 05 hurricanes found some benefit in looking and taking in a hard look at their enterprise and their operation each and every year. So we've had those guys that have initially utilized this service because of the hurricanes, because of financial troubles that they were facing, and now have called each and every year.
Now, if you'd like to speak with someone at the LSU Ag Center's Department of Ag Economics and Agribusiness, you can call them at area code 225-578-2266, 225-578-2266. You can call between the hours of 8 and 4:30 Monday through Friday. Dr. Guidry asks that you have the following on hand before you call: a minimum of 1 year of production cost records, a 5-year yield history, USDA base program acres and payment yields, a list of all non-secured debts with current balances, a list of all intermediate and long-term loans with current balances, remaining balances on any 2008 crop production loans, a list of any additional 2008 expected revenues, and your family living expenses. That's all to better help the experts at the LSU Ag Center develop a plan for you to keep your farm and your family running in the black.